So these are the OEM Honda all-season floor mats out of my 2016 Honda Accord. And in another video, I cleaned the carpeted mats, and I actually just put those into the car. So now I've taken the rubber mats out. I'm going to clean those and protect them. I'm going to use Griot's interior cleaner. I love that product. It's a really, really good product. And then I'm going to use their vinyl and rubber dressing. And I've never used this on the mats, on the rubber, so I'm not for sure how that's going to turn out and how that's going to look, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to use Griot's microfiber pad. These things are amazing. I use these pretty much all throughout the interior of the car when I'm cleaning. And so I have 3 of these, and I probably need to buy about 12 more. And then I've got just a clean microfiber cloth. It's just a cheap one that I'm going to use to wipe off the vinyl and rubber dressing. So show you the rear ones. They're pretty clean because I keep the inside of my car clean for the most part, but this is one of the rear ones. Another one of the rear ones. Passenger side. Yeah, it's pretty clean. Then this is the driver side, which gets all the wear and tear. So let's go ahead and start with I'm going to start with the rear ones actually first, and then I'll go to the front to the dirtiest. So this isn't rocket science. Always shake up the product before you use it. Let me move the camera over here so you guys can get a much better view of what I'm doing. Yeah. So maybe that's better. So their interior cleaner, I love it. Now, you've probably seen my collection of Griot's back there. I have got tons of Griot's products. And usually on the interior, I usually don't use anything other than this interior cleaner and then their glass cleaner. Oops, let me turn that light back on. It's not that I have anything against anybody else's products, because I've been thinking about trying, what is that, Meguiar's hyper dressing. Sprayed a little bit more on the sponge, going to get around the side. But yeah, this product, it just has a very flat or matte kind of look to it. It's kind of discoloration there. Just leaves it just a really kind of satin OEM look, and all I used is the interior cleaner, not even their detailer. I have the detailer product, but I seem to be the only one that can't stand the smell of it. I think the stuff stinks. Let me grab it real quick. I can't remember exactly what it is that it smelled like. I just remember that it stunk. Let me spray it on this. Yeah, God, what is it? I don't know. all surface maintenance with UV protection. So, yeah, I don't know what it is. I hate the smell of this stuff. I don't like it. But I've watched a number of other people's reviews and they all seem to really like it, so I don't know. I'll spray some more on the sponge. Some people use brushes, which I just got a new set of brushes, and one set is for, I've got one set now that's for the outside of the car, and then I've got another set which is for the inside. I'll show those to you real quick. So I think all this comes out of the same factory. Can't remember which is which. So yeah, so this is the set that's for wheels, engine bay, anywhere where there's grease type areas. And then I have this other set, and this is what I use for interior. So it's a gray, and it's lighter in color, so that's how I tell which is which. I used this set already, but I haven't used that set. I actually just got that set today. So I have two dedicated sets now, which is great. Talking and not working. Yeah, I'm thinking I might try McGuire's hyper dressing. Man, everybody just talks about that product so much, and I'm curious as to what all the hoopla is about. And I believe that it's silicone. No, it's water base, not silicone base. I think this is water base as well. Doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure that this is. Do not use on fabrics, leather, floors, glass, motorcycle tires, or painted surfaces. So I've been pretty much a Griot's guy for about 4 years now. Well, since I got my 2016 Honda Accord, and it has been just pretty much all their products have just been, amazing for me. I haven't had any issues. I'm sure that the detailer works well and does what it's supposed to do. I hate the smell of it. And so with that being said, I don't use it. As a matter of fact, I watched somebody's video the other day talking about it, and I even got it back out to try it again, and I'm like, I just can't for the life of me comprehend who in the heck, why they like that, man. It just stinks. So usually all I do is just use their cleaner, like I said, on the interior of the car. And like these mats and stuff, I usually don't even put anything on them. I usually just leave them like this. And so some may ask, aren't you worried about UV? And I'm not. I've got ceramic tinted windows in my car, which blocks UV, so that certainly isn't an issue. And I usually just don't have a lot of anybody's in my car, so for the most part, it stays, it stays pretty clean. But that's normally what it looks like, and I usually just throw it back in the car. So this is the worst. This is the driver's side. I figured today I would try the their vinyl and rubber dressing on this, just see what it does. I don't plan on putting these back in my car anytime soon. Just wanted to try something different and go with carpeted mats. These rubber ones have actually been in my car for 4 years now. I've got almost 50,000 miles on the car. As you can see, the mats have held up, relatively well. Okay, so I'm going to set this one to the side and let it finish drying, and then I'm going to start dressing these. So if we go back to this one, see, this is what it normally looks like. These scratches are from my dog that I used to have, Diogi. Where was it I took him? I was taking him to the vet, I believe it was, and he was really excited about going. Okay, so got a clean rag. So I'm going to shake up the vinyl and rubber dressing. And I don't think it's going to take that much. Should probably use a sponge. Yeah, let's use a sponge with this. It actually says to use the blue sponge. Yeah, don't want that. It's a little too much, but so, while I'm doing all of these, let's talk about the business thing. So I met with someone today. Gave me a lot of good leads as far as a customer base goes. Right now I'm still waiting to get my LLC. And I'm seeing different dates on that, but it's probably going to be within the next few weeks. I'm going to get the LLC, working with a broker on the domain name. So that's what it looks like right now. I'm going to set it to the side and let it dry. So the name of the company that I want, I've already got the pages and everything already in place for the name of the company. Even got the website kind of built. But the actual domain name that I want belongs to some hosting company in South Korea. So I emailed a broker yesterday to see if he could help me work a deal with these people. I don't know if they'll even sell the domain name. They've had it for, how long they had it? I think they've had it for 9 years. Is it 9? Yeah, 9 years that they've owned the domain name. And so I don't even know for certain if they will sell it. So I'm hoping to get that. And it also needs to be a very reasonable price too. So making a little bit of progress there. But, most of this is kind of stuff that I actually enjoy. It's kind of a lot of fun working on this kind of stuff. I mean, it's making me feel like I'm accomplishing something. There's goals, and as long as I can hit the goals, I'll be okay. It's if I don't hit my goals, then that's when old John gets a little stressed out. So I've been working on t-shirt designs, polo shirt designs, with the logos and all that. I'm thinking of using an online company that I can just buy and sell directly through them, something like a Teespring. So if anybody's used, a company like that and they've had really good success and good luck with them, let me know what you think. That's probably the route that I'm going to go. So I think the plan is, as soon as I get the LLC, hopefully the website, the domain name, I'll have that by then. And I can launch the t-shirts and hats and stickers and all that fun stuff you guys like. Get all that product moving. You guys buying it to help support me, and that will help cover, a lot of my expenses up front of getting this business going. But just my meeting with that person today, man, there's so much opportunity here that I just don't know if I'm even going to be able to keep up with it. I'm already thinking, it's like, man, how long is it going to take me before I have to hire somebody? This, that's all new to me. So, being a business owner and, having to hire my first employee and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I know what to look for, and I know what I want, and I know who I would hire and who I wouldn't. It's all the, the legal stuff that goes with it, So, I got to figure, a lot of those details out. I'll have my EIN in a few weeks. I've got to get a vehicle, you know, because I'm going to have to go mobile straight out the gate. I know it. And if I can't come up with with a vehicle, you know, in a short amount of time, I'm going to have to somehow either going to have to get another job or try to get clients to come here, you know, which is going to be hard. You know, it's really hard to do. They're so busy, you know. And people are already familiar with the mobile detailing business. But surprisingly not as familiar as I am. So that's always good to know. That's one thing I think that I've definitely learned. For those of us that spend a lot of time on YouTube, not everybody else does. So sometimes we think people are going to be looking at, you know, what product are we using, and, you know, clients are going to be like, oh, well, is he using McGuire's hyper dressing? You know, that's a good product. Versus is the guy using, you know, vinyl and rubber dressing? Most of these customers don't know, don't have a clue, and don't care. They just want their stuff to look good. And you want stuff products that's going to make you money, right? And product that is going to hold up. So, you know, that's kind of what's important, I think, to most. Let's move you back over here. Can you see me now? All right. So, this one is the first one that I did. And I started with this one, then I did the other back one, then the passenger, then the front. So it's already dried. And this is what that's what it looks like. It doesn't, my hands feel a little bit greasy from using the sponge because, you know, from cleaning it, but I think it's fine. Doesn't really have a smell to it. Doesn't stink like the interior detailer does. So yeah, I think it leaves it looking really good. Really nice satin look to it. So, and this has a UV protectant in it if anybody's wondering. Yeah, leaving behind a non-greasy satin finish. So that's it. So this is a look at how I do the interior mats as far as the cleaning goes, and my first time using the vinyl and rubber dressing on the inside of the car. I've tried it on the outside, it works well, but I never tried it on the inside. So anyway, that's another video for the day, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to like and subscribe. All right, thanks guys.